Hello, cherished ducklings. This is Peri Lyons. I am in a hotel room because I'm traveling to a conference, which makes me feel all grown up, which of course we all know is completely untrue. One important thing about being a psychic medium and a celebrity psychic medium is hair accessories, but I couldn't figure out how to do this one, so I thought maybe I'd make it my co-host. Hello, how are you today? Okay, maybe not. I'm so glad you guys are here. The humidity here has taken my hair hostage, but everything's good. Breathe out, breathe in. Keep doing that for the rest of your life. Now, I'm Peri Lyons. This is Moonstruck TV and A1R Radio. Welcome to Peri Lyons, New York City Celebrity Psychic, or in this case, Hotel Room Psychic, but that actually sounds wrong. Yes, just leave the tarot cards in the bureau when you leave. It's a full moon tonight, which is why I'm a bit of a goony bird. It's a full moon in Aquarius, which is an especially sort of eccentric, intellectual, kind of forward-thinking, but pretty much insane sign. So full moon, so drive carefully. Gotta stay indoors because full moons are notorious for crazy behavior in the streets and crazy behavior inside, but anyway, stay tuned for our psychic weather, which I'm going to do in a moment with tarot cards. It's just like regular weather, except less damaging to crops. And I'll be here tonight for the next half hour answering your heartfelt questions. I'm also doing a little mediumship work. That's a very challenging thing to do, but it's also very exciting and very rewarding. But it is a bit of a tightrope walk. So if you have a pressing question, if you have something that's been inside of you that you want to talk to somebody about, somebody who cares, that would be me, and somebody who can give you an accurate, loving, and pretty straightforward answer, whether you want it or not, that would also be me. So you're in the right place at the right time, under the right moon. And we've got Becca in Miami, Florida. Becca, my angel. Oh, by the way, this is the first manicure I have gotten. I don't have to hide my hands from you guys anymore. Becca, darling, will you do me a favor and I'm going to do the psychic weather, but it'll only take about 3 minutes. Will you hang out?
Okay.
And while you're hanging out, just breathe deeply through your nose and breathe out like that through your mouth. What that does is it calms you down. It stimulates the vagus nerve as opposed to the Las Vegas nerve, which is an entirely different thing, which we don't want stimulated. And calms us down and gets you ready for your question. And while you're waiting, if you can just breathe deeply and concentrate on whatever question comes to mind right now. Is good? Yes? Becca?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. All right, children. Here's the psychic weather. I'm going to begin by drawing 3 tarot cards completely randomly. And the first card is going to indicate the first part of the week. The second card is going to be the middle of the week. And I think you're getting the hang of this. The third card is going to be the last part of the week, starting today. Well, starting tomorrow. Ready? And the first card, beautiful deck that my cousin Dusty, thank you, Dusty, sent me from Germany. And this is the Queen of Wands. Now, when we get the Queen of Wands, it means that the first part of the week is going to have something to do either with your own power, especially if you're a Leo, a Sagittarius, or what's the other one? Aries. Sorry. Thank you. And so if you're a Leo woman, a Sagittarius woman, or an Aries woman, or you identify as female, or you have strong female energy, this card means you're really going to be starting off the week with a metaphorical bang, which is interesting, especially if you're a Leo, because often a full moon in the opposite sign can be the most challenging day of the year. If you're a Leo, there's a full moon in Aquarius, which is the opposite sign. So today and tomorrow can feel a little challenging, but it will also bring out a side of you that is, you don't get to see much. It's the side that's kind of, well, you know how you Leos are. You Leos are always so impulsive. And this will bring out your more intellectual, more planning ahead, more sort of science-minded side. It's a good thing. You'll like it, I hope. For the rest of us, The Queen of Wands also indicates that we might also be interacting with a strong female figure in our lives, often one who's got kind of a slightly theatrical side to her nature. But if you want to use this card the best, activate the Queen of Wands yourself, in yourself, no matter what sign you are, by being a little more outgoing, taking a few more risks, maybe being a tiny bit more theatrical than you're used to being. Is good? Is good. Okay, let's figure out what the next one is. Ooh. Okay, the second card is the Judgment card. Now, if you'll notice, the Judgment card involves an angel who looks a lot like 70s teen idol Leif Erikson, back when there were posters of him all over the place. Yes, hello? Oh, Leif Garrett. I'm sorry. No, was it Leif Garrett or Leif? No, you're right. It was Leif Garrett. Sorry. My bad. I wasn't born then, but he does look like him to me. He's blowing what seems to be a French horn with a Canadian flag attached to it, and a lot of naked blue people are going, howdy. What this card actually means is not that the late teen idol, Leif Garrett, is going to be, I know Leif Erikson was a Nordic explorer. I'm a history buff. I'm saying that to my producer. So what this card means, I'm going to put it down now. My hand's tired. You get the gist. What that card means, the Judgment card, can mean a couple of things. It can mean that somebody who you don't think is around you, and I don't think this applies to you, but somebody around you is going to get a bit of a comeuppance. That's how I'm feeling this card playing out this week. So if there's somebody at work who's like bossing you around, and well, aside from your boss, that's her job, but who's being, doing like political tricks or stuff, in office tricks, this is a time this week when people are going to get consequences for things. So if somebody has been, for instance, I don't know, putting LSD in the water cooler, and not really, and I strongly advise against that. Not sure why it was the first thing that came to mind. Essentially, somebody around you is going to get their comeuppance. They're going to get what's coming to them. It has other meanings, but that's the meaning that's resonating the most with me right now. You might see this on a global scale too, where people that we didn't expect to have consequences are suddenly getting consequences. Oh, this is very nice. The last card is the Wheel of Fortune card. This is a very simple card. Many tarot readers will get very mystic and cosmic about it, and that's wonderful. My style is to just say what the damn card is, and what this card means is your luck really kind of sucked, and suddenly it's getting much better very fast, possibly overnight. I'm not going to say this is a good time to buy a lottery ticket. I am going to say if you do buy a lottery ticket and you're watching this show, legally, when you win, 10% belongs to me. Thank you. But to sum up, this card actually to me means nothing else but your luck was really not good for a while, and suddenly Lady Luck is swanning into your house, batting her eyes at you and sitting on the coffee table and feeding you peeled grapes, if that's your idea of a good time. Okay, so to sum up, Becca, tell me you're still there, Becca. Becca, come to me.
I'm here.
Okay, I'm just going to sum up. To sum up, the beginning of the week is activate, no matter who you are, activate your Queen of Wands self, which is your outgoing, kind of courageous, life of the party self, and or possibly expect to interact with somebody who is like that. The second part of the week is, oh my gosh, I've already forgotten. How fabulous. And I've lost that card, and don't even think about asking me what it was. Judgment. Yes, it was the Judgment card. I knew that. I was just testing you. The Judgment card is somebody around you is going to get kind of a comeuppance, honestly. And the third card is the Wheel of Fortune, which means your luck at the end of the week, a week from now. Expect something really nice to happen. Remember, buy a lottery ticket, send me 10%. Becca, thank you so much, my love. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. You sound so young. Tell me when your birthday is. That's how I like to connect to people.
July.
Gonna need a day there,
What's
baby.
today? It's the 3rd.
Yeah, birthday. Okay. And do you mind me asking what year? You're young enough that you don't care.
84.
Oh, you have such a
not that
youthful
young.
energy. Yeah. I
I
still
get
have
that a lot.
shoes older than you. Yeah. All right, my love. And okay. Oh, you're Cancer. Fabulous.
Hmm.
Oh, there was a good moon in Cancer the last couple of days. You probably had kind of a nice time. Um, so, how can I help you? What is your pressing question? What were you thinking about when you were breathing before?
Well, I was hoping for a mediumship
Okay, let's see
reading.
what we can do. Who would you like to get in touch with, and when did they pass?
Well, this has just been like a really heavy year.
Yeah, I
I
know.
lost somebody very
Yeah,
close to me in April.
I'm
Um,
so sorry.
and yeah, and um, I've just lost a couple other people very close to me. So I'm
Yeah.
not sure if maybe there's any messages there.
Let me concentrate and see who I get. One second. And you know what, darling? I feel you. I Yeah, it's been not a great few months for that. And
It's been a heavy
you
year
know,
for me.
it has, hasn't it? It is going to get better. I promise. This is as heavy as it gets. It's going to start to lighten up as soon as the end of next week. It really is. So here's what I'm getting. Funny. Here's what I'm getting for you. Wow. That's interesting because this person is being led in by one of my people, which I didn't expect. My sweetheart. Do you mind if I asked, did one of them have red hair or reddish hair, auburn hair?
Uh,
At, perhaps at one point
Not
in her
really.
life? Okay. My friend who's leading them in is a redhead. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you, oh, hold on. Um, all right, there's an older woman. It feels like it might be on your mother's side who passed. Is this an aunt, or
I
grandmother?
I don't actually
Or
know my
well,
mother's
that's
side.
all we have tonight. What? Sorry.
Oh,
Um, your mother was what?
I said I
There's
don't actually know my mother's side.
oh, okay. Well, if she shows up and you don't recognize her, she'll just go sit in a corner until hold on. Oh, there's a it would actually help me if you gave me a name. I can't kind of if I just if I'm vague, I get a vague response. It feels like who's the guy in the trio of people who passed?
There's a couple. Um, do you want names?
Okay. Yeah, it's easier for me to go get one person
Well,
because
yeah.
otherwise
One,
I'm running
I mean,
running
one is
around
a
the afterlife
friend, and
going, yo. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
one is a friend, and one is my brother. So
Oh, I'm
I
so sorry. I think this is your brother.
and
Um, did he have, which is the one with kind of an M name? Ah, okay, getting clear here. Um, it may not be Mark, but there's the name Mark is attached to this person in some way, or might be an M name. Um, anyway, he says he's your brother. No, he doesn't. He's just saying, okay, hold on. I'm very sorry about your brother. I think that's who I'm getting. Was he very good natured and kind and kind of cuddly? Not entirely not entirely skinny because there's somebody else who's kind of a slender guy showing up, but I want to concentrate on your brother. Is this who I'm getting?
yeah, I don't know if I would describe him exactly as that. He passed, and it's been many years since he passed.
Your brother?
But yes,
All right. Well, that's about all we have
I
for
had a
tonight, folks. No,
yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
had a
Go.
close male
I'm
friend
kidding.
that passed a few months ago,
The person
and he
I'm
was
getting who's shown up for me is a guy. He might be gay, might not be. Doesn't matter. But since um, I'm very LGBTQ friendly. Often they'll show up first just so we can hang. But the guy I'm getting, that aside, is somebody who is kind of he's got kind of curlyish or wavyish hair. Actually kind of looks like my friend Kendall. But nice looking guy, brown eyes, brown hair, about 5'9", about 170, 175, maybe a little more. Does that sound about right?
He's not gay, but he is a good-looking guy. That sounds like my brother. His hair's not wavy. It was, well, when he passed, it was more like spiky. But you described his appearance perfectly.
Okay.
So isn't that?
Then that's all right. Good. Well, people will show me times from their entire lives. So the hairstyle is kind of like, what did he have?
Yeah.
You want to cut me a little slack. I've been wandering around the afterlife, trying to pick up men for the last 5 minutes.
Sorry.
That's
well,
okay.
It's funny too because they're both about 5'9" with dark hair and brown eyes. So I'm like, oh geez.
Not that many people are. But
yeah, I know.
Let's cut to the. What do you have? You're a Cancer. I'm getting the feeling you have a lot of Virgo in your chart because you like details, which is a lovely thing about you and something I would like to have in my own personality. So let's just go with your brother because that's who I first felt it was. I do feel like he's kind. If he wasn't kind before, he's kind now because dying knocks a lot.
Oh no, he was kind. Yeah, I just the cuddly part. I was like, I don't know about that with me anyway.
Okay. By cuddly, I mean a little on the, let's move past cuddly and just because we don't have that much time and I want to get to what he wants to tell you. Hold on. Okay. Your mom's still with you, right? How often do you see her? He wants you to take her to the doctor. What? Not enough. Okay, so that's great. You came all this way to guilt trip your sister. You sure you're not part of my family? No, he loves you. Wait a minute, and there's something else. He's funny, so he doesn't mind me being a little playful with him. I think he had a good sense of humor. Did he like, I'm going out on a limb here, did he like poker or playing poker? There's something to do with cards or maybe just beer.
Yeah.
But, okay. Yeah. So he played like poker, he played cards, is that?
Yeah, for fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's fine either way. I like, people don't let me play poker with them because I always know what hand they have. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud and go join a poker tournament. He liked motorcycles. I don't know if he had one. He did like them. And there was an unfinished relation. Oh man, there's a woman who broke his heart. That's not the one he wound up with. Wow, he still heard about that. But here's what he would like you to know. Okay, how many kids were there? Okay, there was 4 and then 3. You have 2 other siblings. Let's not get into that. What he wants to tell you is, should somebody in your family always tell you to stand up straight? Is that like a joke? Was your father in the military? What is that?
No, something my mom used to tell us when we were kids.
And maybe he's joking around with you. It's like stand up straight. That's really funny. What he would like to tell you is, hold on. He's not crazy about your taste in men, but I think that's changed. Okay, he wants you to take your mom to the doctor. There's something undiagnosed, but take her to a cardiologist. And I think this is the whole reason that this happened. And I just went through torture in order to get this message to you. Take your mom to a cardiologist. I think she's got a little arrhythmia. If she doesn't, fine, can't hurt to check. So the other thing he wants to say is he wants you, did he have a son? I'm kind of surprised by that.
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Prepare for a possible surprise in later life. Sorry, but interesting. The woman who broke his heart, he would like you to tell her that you got in contact with him and that he forgives her. He doesn't really, He just wants you to get in contact with her and tell her that. He wants to make her feel guilty because she really messed him over. I'm sorry, this is an unusually sort of, I like him. We're kind of hanging out. Sometimes, this is the other thing. In about 3 to 6 months, you're going to get an offer of some kind. It might be a job offer. I think it is. He doesn't want you to, he wants you to take it. You might not take it because of like a self-esteem thing, or you don't think you have the resume, but it's a big offer. It's good. I don't think you're going to know what this is until it happens. So call me when it happens, because I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. He really wants you to take that. And it's in a field that you would like to be in rather than the field that you're in, which you're fine at. All good. You're very good at what you do, but this is more of a dream job. It's something that you've always wanted to do. And he wants you to, when that opportunity comes up, he wants you to grab it with both hands. Is that okay that I say that?
Okay.
And he says that? All right.
Yeah.
Let me just ask my producer, hey, Dave, how much more time do we have? We have 4 minutes. Do you mind if I stick around with you then?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Of course.
Okay. All right. He and I are getting comfy. No, you deal. I'm sorry, I'm talking to him. Like I'm really going to play poker with you. Like you're not going to win. Okay, sorry. I like him. Something else. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Was there a specific kind of candy he liked? Did he like Jolly Ranchers or something like that? Is this? Okay, there's something that you guys, when you were kids, there was some sort of candy you used to like joke about or squabble about. Not a big deal. You just would like a Jolly Rancher. I'm like, what do you miss about Earth? It's like, well, I like a Jolly Rancher watermelon candy, which is not really what I was expecting to hear, but there you go. Ouch. Oh dear. Did he pass from something to do with the lower part of his body, like between his chest and his pelvis? It's okay if he didn't. He got a lot of stomach aches. This is the craziest mediumship thing I've ever done. Do you want to ask him a question in the last 3 minutes we have?
Do you want to know? It's really weird because some of what you're saying sounds like my friend, the other male, who did pass of, he had kidney, but my brother did not. No,
your brother did not. Sorry. This is what happens when I send out a general invitation. Yeah. It's possible that they both showed up because we tend to go for people we know on the other side. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely
I told you about both of them, so.
Yeah. Okay. Who's the one with the M name?
With the M? Neither of them had M.
In the name? Okay. What's your brother's first name?
Aaron.
Oh, okay. That's a nice name. No middle name beginning. I don't know why I'm getting an M. Okay, that's fine. What's the other thing he says? He's not coming in. Funny. Aaron, come a little closer to me. Come here. He's not coming in the store. Was he a little shy?
No, he wasn't. The other one was.
All right. Will you guys stand apart? Because you're kind of melting into each other. All right. So here's the thing. Aaron wants you to take your mom to the doctor. There's a possible atrial fibrillation problem. If I would really do that. The other one was very funny. Okay. I'm starting to get them. I've got your brother. The other one kind of is horny in him. Aaron is fine. He's studying a lot. He liked to learn things.
Yeah.
He's sort of going to school. He's studying self-help. He's with your mom a lot. And with your dad, not so much. But he's with your mom almost all the time. You can tell her that. He's right here on her left shoulder. And she can tell it's him if she sees if she finds a feather, if she sees a bird, if she wants to like get parakeets or something, that might be nice. She's a little lonely, but if your mom sees anything to do with birds or feathers, that's him saying hi. For you, just red flowers of any kind, that's him saying hi. It looks like there's one more sibling. You have a sister. For her, it's very different. Sorry, I'm not getting this. Oh, it's not pirates? Oh, come on, Aaron. Don't mess me about. It's not like I can threaten to kill you. Honestly, with your sister, anything to do with pirates, don't ask me why. I don't know if that's a private joke between them, but it's not something I would say off the top of my head. So, all right, my darling, that was a little full moony, but we got there eventually. You can talk to him. He can listen. And you can ask him for help, but he can only help if you ask, unless it's a matter of life and death. It's a free will thing. I don't know. They've got rules over there.
Thank you so much.
I hope that helped in some way. Call back next week. I'll be more specific. Well, thank you for introducing me to your brother. I really like him. All right, guys. Well, thank you. Thank you, my cherished darlings, for tuning in to one of the more unexpected shows we've ever done. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun for me. I loved meeting you, Becca. Thank you for introducing me to Aaron and your friend. I'm going to have to get them out of my hotel room before the show ends. Take care. I love you all. Peri, Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic. See you next week, my cherished ducklings. Mwah.